All right, looks like we're getting live here. Great. All YouTube. John McKeag here with Liberty Aid Academy. We're going to talk about the free life that you get from getting the trust. Yep, get in our school, get the trust, and learn how to use this trust. And your life becomes free in so many ways, free of taxes, free of reporting of taxes, and just a long list of free things you get. Because it's a financial hack to use, it's called gaming the system. It's like, oh, how could I use all the laws and stuff like that, the accounting rules and the IRS rules and all the financial system to get me a bunch of free stuff, right? And how can I get it so I don't have to give them anything, whoever them is, the government, bankers, all that stuff, right? You don't give them anything and they give you stuff, okay? That's what we're talking about, free life. So you give up paying them and you're going to take their money. How? It's really super simple. It's a super simple hack. You already give it a business, okay? Irish Lord, hey, it's going well. I hope your day is going well too, Irish Lord. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and hey, thoughts, questions, throw them in the chat. I'll get to them, no problem, no problem. So this free life, you're given this corporation, this straw man, this person, this business at birth, and you're like, that's you, slave. It's like, no, people run businesses. You're not a nonprofit. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not Exxon. I work there. That doesn't make me Exxon. Okay. So you have this corporation called the person, and basically you give it nothing and you use this trust instead. The trust is tax free, reporting free, and all this stuff. You don't have to give anybody the information on the trust, and you could just use it for anything, business, personal, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, because it's not rule based. It's not like, oh, if I do this, I got to report taxes or pay taxes. You don't. Okay. It's structure based. It's just this trust. You never report taxes. You never pay taxes. So your person, right? This other business you're giving at birth, which is you. They put your name on it, right? They gave it a social security number and all that stuff. Well, that's how you use. So you use that business to get all the free stuff you can. And you can conduct business and make money and do whatever you want, but you still get all your free stuff from the government and everywhere you can. Okay, that's the hack. That's the free life. It works for everyone. It's just, completely legal financial method anyone can do. I'm an accountant. I figured it out. All this information is copyrighted and it's only available at this school. Yeah, I did this, right? I did it. I posted proof on YouTube. And now we have super many students after all these years. You can go look at their testimonials and stuff. It's just flat out amazing, right? So we're going to go through all the free stuff you can do. And if you have any thoughts, questions, what have you, just pop them in the chat area there, okay? All right. So, what's Liberty Aid Academy? Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to radically improve their lifestyle with legal, easy-to-use financial methods not widely known but proven by testimonials to work for all of our students. Our courses use copyrighted, unique material only used at our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving that their outcomes and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you. And this is the only school that exists that has all that, right? We have proof of outcome. Does Stanford have that? No. Does Harvard have that? No. Does Yale have that? No. No. Other schools, they don't have proof. In other words, you sign up at our school, and what I say happens, that happens. No other school has that. And we have proof before you sign up. You could go listen to testimonials, and mine too. I'm not just, oh, I'm going to teach this and not do it. No, I did it first, posted my proof first, and then everyone else is like, oh, great, that works, so now I'm going to post my proof too. It's really not complicated. It's really simple, legal, easy to use methods that you weren't told about, right? And you're programmed not to do, right? You can't get out of taxes. Well, That's what an accountant's for. I'm an accountant. I'm supposed to help people get out of taxes the legal way. That's what I do. This is completely legal. There's a school based on this information. It's totally easy, totally legal. Irish story, what we got here? My friend the other day tried to sell me 501c3 organizations can only have up to certain amount of money in their accounts to still qualify. Oh, you mean like the income we trust? They dole out their money so they don't have enough money or real estate or own everything inside this or dome, you know? Yeah, right. That's so funny. That's a good one, man. Isn't the comedy just like once you sign this trust, so you like know completely what's up, and nobody else knows anything, right? You know what's up. You're like, all this weird stuff starts happening around you. Nothing negative, you know. Your money's fine, you're fine, but this whole system begins to reveal itself just automatically because you know what's up. So you get treated like you know what's up. It's so funny, right? And they're always trying to talk you into it. You like the charismatics, I call them, right? The super high trade bases with the with the absolute highest divas, put in them, and all that stuff. Come, hi. They usually have bright eyes and like just a, you know, just there are different levels of the charismatics, but the top ones I've met them, they just like this. Oh, aren't I wonderful? Don't you feel wonderful in my presence? How are you? The beautiful, wonderful crew. It's like, and the supposedly knowledgeable. Uh huh. Whatever. It is funny, Irish Lord. I'm glad you're having fun with this. It is good. I've been hearing from you a bunch of stuff, and you're a hard worker, man. You get your stuff done, so a lot is revealed to you. So good for you. Uh, Exist real estate. I get it. It's not exist. It's exist. How can I do a Zoom call with you? You just go to the website, liberty8academy.org, and you just get, we have like a consulting time. You pick that. Get a session with John McCagg. It's in our courses area. You just click on courses. It's one of the choices in there. An advising session. And you just click it. You make your donation, and then all these times come up on different dates and stuff like Zoom. And you're like, oh, let me pick that one, and click. You pick that one, and then it's on the calendar. You and I are talking at that time that you chose. Okay. And after we talk, like you give an email to work this all out, right? After we talk, you get a link of that Zoom call so you could listen to it again. So it's really good. We have it worked up. It really works for everyone. So they could, we could really just punch through all the information. I could just tell you. You don't have to take notes necessarily, nothing like that. It's just like we just roll through your questions and stuff. So that's how to do it. And I mean, only I could get a lot done in a half hour, So I wouldn't get an hour. I'm just saying. Nobody subs me. I can answer any question and just get you grounded and, because the information works for everybody, but everyone's like, well, how does it work for my situation? So a Zoom call comes with a course, just so you know. So, if you get the course, we're talking anyway. You can ask the same questions. It's up to you. Either way. I want people comfortable, though, so just get a Zoom session. You're not really in much money, and I'll answer your questions and be like, let me in. It's really, we don't hide anything. We're very clear about what we do and the testimonials and everything like that. There's no concern for, that this is going to work for you. It works for everyone. But I'm here, if Tammy wasn't enough, and the email and all our videos and all the testimonies is not enough for you want to talk to me, we got Zoom and we're talking, no problem. All right. James Way, did the powers that be crash your webinar last time? Yeah, they did, right? I'm like, it happens sometimes. Yeah. Also, I don't know how secure Patreon. It is super secure. That's why I'm moving to it, and they don't. You don't, because it's paid. It doesn't have terms and conditions like frickin' Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. TikTok, I get. On my first time I went live, that wasn't like I did this session once, I think, like one of these, but the first time I tried to go live, like on TikTok, I got immediately permanently banned. You know, Patreon doesn't have that. You see what I'm saying? It's not for the public. You pay a fee, you go in, and you get the information, and they won't shut you down. You could put as much truth in there as you want because it's not for the public. So we took a long time to find what will work. So don't concern yourself with that. The terms and conditions are only you can't talk about the current bubonic thing, right? The TV show. It's like you can't talk about the latest TV show, but you can talk about all of the TV shows and the truth too. So, yeah, that's not an issue. That's what we're going over there. All right. How many signatories does the trust need? One, and notary. So notary, you just pay a fee or use bank or whatever. But need one. I think you've been asking me these questions on YouTube too, and that's I think we're double figures with. No, I'm kidding. But you've asked me that question a few times. Yes, one. One party to this trust is fine. Okay, go watch the trust crash course if you want the details about the laws and stuff like that. We've got like 20 iterations on live on on the YouTube live channel. Sorry, I was just taking a minute. Where is that? But if you want the laws and the details and stuff like that, they're over there. All right. All right, Lord, I haven't told him about your work or the trust because it would turn into an argument. I mean, it's just, all right? Just thinks he knows it all, yeah. But I listen to what he says and shake my head. It's funny, right? You stand there and know the truth, and he's like, It's funny. The top level charismatics, of course, can read your mind and know what you're thinking. So if you're thinking, or if you're praying a certain name in your head or something like that, they actually lose access to reading your mind, and it's not so easy for them to do their role of being charismatic and give you everything you need, want, and so on, and know those little juicy internal thoughts that are there that no one else knows. So that's how they get perfect at their job, right? To be made perfect. Peri means fairy in Muslim way of speaking. Okay, real estate that you mentioned, we can get a tax-free once we apply for it. Has this been done in Texas? I don't keep every list of who does where exit real estate. Sorry about that. It's been done in a bunch of states. So, Irish Lord. I'm sorry. I already read that. Tracy, good. Why must the word trust be included in the title of trust? Every Secretary of State has special rules for the word bank or trust. Why? Because the bankers run Earth, of course, and they do it via trust. So, in order to omit confusion of any kind with any bankers, right? They make it only banks and trusts can use the word bank or trust in the name or in marketing, or else people will be confused. Oh, maybe that's a bank or trust. So, for the rules are, you have to use trust at the end as the last word in what a trust is. That's the rule for a trust. So that's why you see bank and trust. Bank is usually the last word if you use the word bank, unless it's a trust also. It would be bank and trust. You know what I'm saying? You could call it that. So it's special rules, and that's how you know, and that's how I figured out it was really easy once you read the rules at every Secretary of State about the special rules according to, that are for trust and bank. That's how it became so easy to look on the dollar and be like, we trust. Oh, that's a trust. I looked it up in Pennsylvania, and that's why I posted videos about that. That's the USA right there. Hey, you want to call it government, whatever, but it's just a trust. It's not a bank, it's a trust, right? Because it doesn't have the word bank in it. So, It's just a trust. It's the overtrust, if you will. And every, corporation in the U.S. and every other country actually is a sub-corporation of the AGOT. We trust since every currency is tied to the dollar. So anyway, that's the answer to that one, Tracy. I looked up to see if it's a requirement, but couldn't find anything. Yeah, it is. You look at the Secretary of State. Okay. Exit real estate. Do we register the trust of the state if you want to get credit? And we teach you how to do that in the Business Finance 101 course. Good question. If so, aren't we following the statutory law? Yes. This is a non-statutory trust. It wasn't created by the Secretary of State. You create it yourself, right? Therefore, it's private. And if you want to use this private trust in the public system, right, it needs an IRS number, EIN, which will teach you how to get. And then if you want to interact in the financial commerce realm with this trust, so why wouldn't you? Because you got the EIN and it's tax-free. That's the whole point of getting this trust. Then you have to use the laws of the, quote, state, the system. You have to follow them. Or else you can't operate in the financial system if you don't follow the rules. Okay. Yeah, following the statutory law. Yeah. What law is the trust following? Oh, the common law, right? The golden rule. The common law, the law that's common to everyone, right? The golden rule. That's why you become out of their jurisdiction, and you cannot be physically touched or harmed, and so on like that. You can't be jailed, detained, and so on. So, yeah. What do we call this type of trust? Oh, we call it lots of things, right? They got a lot of derogatory names for this trust, the we. But it's it's a copyrighted trust that I started and show you could get an EIN and be tax free and so on. I call it I think I use its proper descriptors, if you want its real name, what I call it a private common law irrevocable ecclesiastical trust, right? It's private, meaning you started yourself, so that's why the first word is private. It goes under the common law, not the public law, right? The golden rule. Jesus Christ has 2 commandments. Jesus had 2 commandments, right? He had 2. He did not have 10, right? He had 2. Love God, number 1. Number 2, love your brother as yourself, right? Treat others as you would be treated. 2 commandments, right? And so that's the golden rule, because really, you have to love God, and really the golden rule is the second commandment, isn't it? But it's really those 2 commandments are the laws that are common to all who sign this trust, because you sign with Christ. You're no longer with we. Me, 33, capital G, 666, the devil, right? You're no longer with the devil, so they lose that jurisdiction in all cases, and so on. So that's the common law. Irrevocable. Once you bend the knee to Christ, you cannot go back to the devil, right? You can't go back. So it's irrevocable. And then if you do all that, bend your knee, sign the trust with Christ, it becomes ecclesiastical. God will back it. And it's a trust. So private, common law, irrevocable, ecclesiastical trust. That's his technical name as far as his attributes that properly describe it. Okay? Sherry Land Leader. What is the difference between the McKag Mastery Trust and what on besides the facts that comes to Business Finance 101? An extra session, not much more. No, there's not really more trust information there. No, there is not. There's not. There's information on how to build credit for the trust and so on, which is really necessary before you get into the higher levels of the work. Once you go on to the next stage, into the mentor program and so on, because there's so much money available, credit, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Good question. That's all. So, what we've seen over time is everybody wants to, how do I build credit? Everybody wants to do that. But not everybody could be like, oh, I need, I could afford to do that, even though it's bundled together, it's cheaper and so on. So you can go step by step. Start with a trust. It's open. Yay. No reporting taxes. No pay taxes. Woohoo. Money's safe. Now how do you build credit? You could take the course next, at your leisure, whatever. They're separate courses. Okay, that's the difference, right? Michelle, how can I get started, and are there payment plans? No, we did payment plans years ago, and no one would pay past the first payment, and that's not our goal. We're not bankers. We're not trying to get money from you and give you nothing. That's what bankers do. Now, you pay for the course, you take the course. We don't want to have payment and people not getting this information. We do not take payments because we saw nobody follows through, and that's absolutely what we're not here to just, we're here to create your success. We don't care about, you're like, for what? For years you'd be like, well, I paid this money and I don't like it now. Now, if you donate to us, you're going to get in the course and all that stuff's going to happen for you. That's what we do. You see those say so no payment plans, all right? We thought that would be a good idea because millions of people asked about it, but that is the worst idea ever. So, no, and we tried it for a couple of years, so we have the statistical data to prove that it's actually never once been used and never once been paid all the way through. So, no, that's a detrimental concept as far as paying for things. So, we're not into that. According to the data that we, drew out of it. No. So that's why we separated the trust and then the business finance 101, just do one at a time. When you could afford it, your life will change mightily right then. So it's just, every time you do one of our things, you're going to get paid back for it. So just do one thing. Oh, wow, my life has changed and so on. Okay, then you do the next course and so on. At your own pace, whoever, We recommend you bundle them together, just get them done with with the credit and all that. But hey, we understand everyone can't do that right away, and we're here for you. Okay. Is the trust mastery in the trust mastery? Will all that you mentioned be included in the course? No, not all that I've mentioned. The mentor program is not included in that. Nope. That's like there's graduate level stuff that Patreon is not included in it. It's going to Opus soon. No. Not everything I speak about forever is included in that. No. You can go look what's included on the website. It's in exacting detail what's on it. Every little, tiny little detail of exactly what is there is on the website. So, and I have a recorded video explaining what's in it. There could be no way that you could not know what's in that course because every single detail is listed on the website. Everything. So everything is known about that course. Okay, just go look. But you start with a trust. Then you learn how to build credit in Business Finance 101. Then you get into the mentor program, and then off we go. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Michelle, no problem. Yeah. Happy to help, Michelle. And we're here to help. Really, we only care about helping people. If someone donates, to our school, we're a family-run business. Like, we treat others how we want to be treated. We don't want to take just some money. We don't want to be treated that way. Like, if we pay money for something, we expect the outcome, and that's what we deliver for people. That's it. Exist real estate. Do you have some type of corporate book or something? You have a declaration of trust. So you have the documents that create the trust. Bookkeeping type of thing. That's not bookkeeping. That's just some marketing material. That's some bookkeeping material. That's marketing material that some lawyers give with an LLC. It's just marketing. You never use it. You stick it in a drawer. It's nothing. Exists real estate. Sorry, no, keep asking questions. You're fine to ask questions. That's why we have we have hundreds of videos answering questions. We have 2 live sessions a week, don't we? Uh, we have a team here for you, right? We're here to answer questions, right? There are 6 people that here work for you. 2 of them on the front line, Tammy and Caroline, customer support. Then we got, our next here, Amy and Kira getting the projects done, getting the website done, getting Patreon open next, and so on and so on. And Shannon's managing them, getting the school ready. And I do handle the students directly, and the higher level questions and so on. And I create all the material for the courses as far as it gets turned into a course, but I handle creating the steps and so on like that. So that's our school. That's the people that are here, and we do 2 live sessions a week on YouTube. Oops, can't really read that. Okay, let's move that over there. Okay, better, much better. So Monday at noon and Thursday at 7 p.m. I'm here live, all right? Just because people are like, can this be true? What that guy's saying? What? So, I know, because I've been doing this so many years, a decade I've been doing it. So I'm like, well, let me go live. They get asked me all the same questions they ask me every week, and I'll just answer the questions every week and be like, look, I'm fine, I'm here, I'm not in some jail cell. No. I'm an accountant. This is legal. What are you waiting for? So, I have that giggle twice a week on YouTube with you all. Yay! And answer your questions. Let's see. Bob Watkins, cool. Purchased trust mouse. Okay, last week. Happily studied, cool. And thinking through how to apply my situation. Great. Thank you for your help. Last week, getting clear on others. Plagiarized offer. Yeah. Oh, you're that Bob. Yeah, dude. I know, right? Sucks I'm the most plagiarized author there is because I provide proof of my outcome, right? And that's why I copyright everything and post my proof and post my students' proof so you can see the trail, you know what I mean? Oh, this guy did this, he created it, then he helped people. He posted his proof before he helped people. And then, the evil people come along and be like, oh my God, he's wrecking our evil system! Quick, take it, change it, make it so it doesn't work for people. Put millions of dollars into promoting these crappy websites that aren't his. You know what I mean? I'm sorry about that. I really am bummed. But that's why we are really careful about our reputation and our actions here. Everyone at our school is really careful. Boy, have we been. We've seen it all, really. We have seen so much. And so our goal is only to help our students do what our school says we can do for you. That's all. That's what we do, okay? And we get the proof, and you don't have to be concerned because other places don't have the proof. You go to another place and you're like, you don't even know who runs the place or anything like it. Me, I'm lying twice a week. Guess, hey, it's me again. Are you bored with me yet? No, you're not, because it's so hidden, right? No one on YouTube can see me live. Right? I'm not an influenza giver. Influencer. There, I got it out. But anyway, Bob, we're happy to have you here. And me learning all this and getting this so I could teach people, I had to go through so many things that I wasted my time on, and then I got to, but that made it so when I got to the information that was true and real and so on, I recognized it for what it is, and then there was no more time wasting after that. You follow me? So I'm forced to sort of look at it that way. So, let's you and I look at it that way, Bob, because, that's how we got here together, doing this, the real stuff. And it's great to have you on board, Bob. And I'm sorry for that, misstep or whatever, but we're super happy to have you here. Really, we are. And we have some other free resources out there. If you sign up your email, like you get to the website, it's like, oh, you want your email? You basically get enrolled in a little sort of mini course through your email that gives you information on us that kind of orients you to, oh, this is this is the school. Oh, I get it now. That's all you get from that. And then this is just the YouTube stuff. That's our free stuff. So we get the course. This is what it looks like online. Exits reels. Zachary Miller solely trusts on most of the videos he's using. I know that. He's not the only one that stole. I'm the most plagiarized author because what? My stuff works. It's true. I have proof. Yeah, Zachary Miller saved his home, his family's home, his mother and father's home on the canal as Siesta Key for 8 years, for foreclosure for 8 years. 8 years for free too. I did it for free for him. Then what did I get from it? He stole my information and started a website, and now he's cheating people, and it doesn't even work for them. Can you imagine? He's using my copyrighted materials to do that. Yeah, it's some people just don't have a conscience. I do. That's why I'm like, you can tell who's a liar, who's here to help people, right? A servant of people. By this methodology, it's really, really simple, okay, people? You have, if you're doing something for yourself, while you're doing it for yourself, you don't make videos of it and record every little last detail and save all the documents and stuff like that. I did. Every court case, everything. And what would I do? I'd video it, my non-disclosure agreements, my social security card with my passport, every detail, my driver's license, every detail, nothing redacted of everything, right? For years and years and years and years. This is what I did. This is what I done. All that stuff. Right, just to provide proof, because that's how you can tell if someone's a servant for people or a liar like Zach Miller. Right? He doesn't have any proof he did any of that. So it's actually kind of on the people that go to his website and so on. There's no proof. There's no proof that first of all, there's no proof that he did any of it himself with his documents and created the copyright and all that. No. There's none of that. There's none of that. There's no proof of that. There's no proof of him helping clients, and you can't get time with Zach Miller. He doesn't know anything about this. I don't think he even has a college degree. No one that's plagiarized my stuff even has a college degree, let alone 2 master's degrees like I do. MBA and a master's in accounting and the decades of experience. And I'm the one that figured this out and did it and created it. And I'm always breaking a new trail, like over there on Patreon, right? They're like, oh my God, when I did that, beat it and get stuff, everybody thought, oh man, that's the end, that's it, that's all unbelievable. Everybody plagiarized all that stuff, right? They couldn't help anyone with it because they didn't do it. And they were sure this was it, and all the websites that plagiarized all my crap and ruined everybody's credit and everything like that. Now it's, he's never do more now. I got this trust. You don't think I'm going to do more than that? Yes, I'm the one that's creating this. What's on Patreon, right? Free houses for anyone with 0 paperwork in 1 hour. Anywhere work inside of Earthworks in every country. Man, I'm going to always move past my work and do better, right? Because I'm a servant. I serve God, I serve you, I serve people. Why? Because when I do something, I save the proof to show you. That's the only way I work. I don't do it another way, do I? I just like, here's something, here's the way I did it, here's the outcome, right? That's how you can tell that someone is real or a liar. So you have to generate these skills within yourself so you can use it not just in the situation where you're looking, I finally found the truth, but where you're looking for all truth from here until forever. You see what I'm saying? Never get tricked, hoodwinked, right? Put on a hood and get the wink from the Freemasons, right? Don't get hoodwinked again by the liars, the system of liars. You see, get the truth. Don't get, lied to anymore, all right? They're out there just on every single level like fleas, right? Just bite and suck your blood. These little vampires are everywhere. So just always look for the proof. Oh, okay. Wow, they have proof upon proof upon proof upon proof upon proof upon proof. I could trust them. You know what I mean? They're not out here doing it for themselves. No, they're here serving people. Oh, here comes the testimonial. Somebody that just went over the top, their life changed because they learned this work and they're so happy and they're sharing the testimonial, because they can't believe it. They're so stoked, right? Yeah, me too. That's why we do this. So yeah, it's sad that there's so many people out there ruining people's life with this work that only helps people. You know what I mean? If people come to our school, you always get the outcomes, so you're always happy. And we're always happy that you're happy, so our karma's always good. So yeah, I don't know what to do about it, people. I went and talked to a lawyer the other day about this, and he's like $60,000 to even get into his Zach Miller. I'm like, I put everything I have into advertising, and only keeping a roof over my family's head. That's it. So beyond that, we're so censored. It's so difficult to see the truth that we put so much of our money into marketing out there to get it seen, and resources and super skilled people on this team. We just got someone else who we've been working with for a couple of years on our staff full time for marketing. So that's really good. Anyway, this is the student portal here. This is what it looks like. Whoops. Where you get in here, and it's like, oh, there's a community forum there. That's where you could get in there, and you're like, if someone's our student and you haven't gotten into the community forum, you're missing so much information. You have to please get in there, okay? You're not going to believe what's in there. You could ask a question in there directly. I'll type you an answer, basically. I'm running that thing over there. And, I'll post links and all this proof, and it's not for the public. It's only for students. No public can get in there. So it's, oh man, is that good. So you got to get in there, people, if you're in the school. Please, it's just on the left side, community forum. You have to sign in separately, but you're going to love it, all right? Okay. And then just your courses, that's what it looks like in there when you sign into a course, okay? And then testimonials, like Dee Dee says, thank you, Dee Dee, how you saved my life. Even though it doesn't look like much has changed, everything has changed. And that's the beauty of what we do. You have a bank, your bank, with a debit card, credit cards and stuff. Nobody knows what you're up to out there. It's invisible. You're not reporting anything, which is totally legal, right? Your life just improved, but everything got easier, and it's invisible. Like Greg, Liberty Aid Academy support has been vital in the creation of this trust. Any questions or concerns they answered. The whole community has been a big support. The proverbial weight or fear has been lifted and will be continued with all of John's work. Thank you, Greg. And it's been great to have you and everyone else that's doing it. And if you need to get in touch with us, this is how you get in touch with us. I know people have been saying a lot of stuff on here. Let me get back to it, all right? Irishman, I heard one of your former students apparently tried to pass your work. No, it's several of them, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, the thieves, yeah. You could name names. No, I wish you would, honestly. Zach Miller, like I said, Javier and Daniel, all these, none of them have a college degree. None of them have a background in finances at all. Can you imagine taking all the weight of karma of screwing up people's financial lives? I can't even imagine, because we get the proof. I do everything. I'm like, hey, guess what? You can do this too. You can do this. You can do this. And we're going to go through it now. All right? They never done any of those things. Not one of them. They're just like, hey, I'm selling these trusts. What? Yadita, all right. Echo Energy. Is there a way this trust can protect you from drafting the... Oh, 100%. Yeah. Totally. Yes. Absolutely. Or being physically touched or moved or detained or arrested or, say some piece of metal goes in your arm and something squirts in there. Yeah, all that. And I may, show that this is work in public and invited all the public to come watch and witness as I prove that, right? 15 court cases against the bankers. battle to the death cage match, put it out on Facebook, everyone invited, right? And they were, 4 armed bailiffs were frozen solid in the center of the courtroom, unable to move forward because I'm not with we, I'm not with the devil, right? And they're gone. We is powerless against those who serve Christ and are sorry with Christ. That's it. Guess what? That's all that's going on in life. You thought something else was going on. Nothing else is going on. Oh well. You could have come and watched, but you didn't. And now you could experience it yourself, right? You can look at the videos, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, but 100% accurate. Yes, absolutely. AE. AE. And then AE the other way, you got 3. Yes, AE. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Yes. I initially found it and realized what he was going on, and boom! Look at you go, Irish Lord. That's why you're so kick-ass, dude. You got the scam, and you didn't get scammed. That's cool, that's cool. And then you come over here, and now you're like, that's why you're like a hard worker. Once you find the truth, man, you just burrow down and get to work, man. I love it. I love it. You're a hard worker, man. You really are. Yodita, hey Jack, do you have a service where you do the full trust setup for someone? It's all set up, but it only needs your name and address and stuff. So we've considered doing that, and after we get Patreon running, we might do sort of like a high-level white glove service kind of a thing for people. But I'm basically gonna charge a bunch because I'm the one that has to do it. And you don't need me. And really, I don't like to hand out fish, you know what I mean? I teach fishing because if I teach someone how to fish, they can teach anyone else. Their whole family, their friends, everyone. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to end this other system. I'm like I said, my team here is like, they want the high-end stuff, and I want to help people. Some of both matters, so that we can keep operating and stuff like that. But we will get to that. But I would prefer that people have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Whoops. I would just prefer that. You know what I'm saying? That people get the knowledge, they have it, and they can give it to their children and stuff. I'm trying to turn families and generations here, which I am doing successfully. So we may get to that, okay? But those are the kind of reasons that has been put on the back burner by me, But we'll be getting to it at some point. There's just some other things. I'm really prolific in the truth and getting it out there, and now I have some other information that's it's going to change Earth, so it has to be on Patreon. It has to be on the paid service. They're going to shut our website, so. All right. Michelle, Irish Lord, hey, his course videos are, it's crazy, right? Zach's, I know, it's, can you imagine just chopping up this hour work and calling it his own? It's crazy, yeah. Hola, amigo, Mike, all right. Average guy, what's happening, homie? Bob, looking forward to more info. Oh yeah, on how to get into Patreon. Patreon, honestly, is supposed to be ready to go tomorrow. And we've been in and double checked it and stuff like that. We don't have it live right now. Let me just. Okay. I don't know. You can't see it. All right. Let me. I'm going to show for 1 second. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not like Mr. freaking technical here. Is this going to work? No. Crap. Nope. Here it is. So this is what it's going to look like. Basically, this is it. Let's see. This is our Patreon channel and what it looks like. Okay. It's just we have it. We haven't turned it on yet. All right, we're gonna turn it on. We haven't done it yet. All right, that's a look at it. Now I gotta. Sorry, now I gotta get back in here. Oops. Nope. There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really good at the financial stuff and all that, and my team puts up with me technically. Thank you for bearing with me when I went between windows there. But that's what our Patreon will look like. So you know what to look like. Get on our email list. You get an email. Hey, Patreon's open, so I like that. Okay. It really might be tomorrow. I know it. I know it's going to start working tomorrow. So sometime either tomorrow or sometime else this week, it's going to be. You're going to get an email. It's turned on. All right. Average guy by trust is all set up. Just do it. Boop. That's right. Thank you, average guy. That's the deal right there. It's that simple. That's all I can say too. Look, get your trust set up. Do it. He's saying, I followed Carl Weiss. Yeah, whatever. Weiss says you can't do any of this stuff and so on. It doesn't. Weiss is really just good for like a technical terminology and so on. Like that is good as far as you know. Just understanding what a trustee is and stuff like that if you didn't already know it. Past that, it doesn't really help you with the tax situation and how to operate it and open an account. It doesn't help with any of that stuff, really. Uh, okay, yeah. Am I echoing? No, that's no good. Echoing is bad. Sorry about that. Hopefully, maybe my plug was hopefully it's better. Your toe will freeze your toe. That's funny, dude. Average guy. You did get scammed good. We bounced back, right? Uh, stick it. Exists real estate. Can I make the trust for my children? Yes. Yes. No, you're not limited. Which trust to create now, and I tell you what, I give you information on, how to set up. Yeah, yeah, no, they can do that. Yeah. Yeah, DD, Zach Miller School, established 2020, right when the info was stolen. I know, right? No, I've been doing it for a decade. Well, yeah, sure you have. Frontier Capital Trust, established state when they stole all the liberty. That's right, DD. So it right there. Those are the two that just stole the information. They're not helping anyone. They chop up the information. They all come to me. You're not doing this right. I'm like, you don't know anything. I did this, okay? Not you. You weren't offered $485 million in Chase Bank by the devil to not open this. I was. You don't know nothing. You think I'm making up a story about the devil? When I know the devil's true because I spoke to him face to face. Okay, $500 million to not open the trust. So you don't know nothing. Whoever's faking my stuff, you know nothing. You don't think I'm gonna move past this too? The devil is afraid of me. It's afraid of me. Everyone else works for him. You see, it works for it. So you see them saying they're all afraid of me too. Anyways, just messing you up. Using my information if you're not getting from me because I can't be like, well, this is how you apply it to your situation. Jeez, because I've been in all the situations. That's how I know. Platinum TV wireless? What? I didn't know there was platinum. Can I purchase a consultation? Yes, you can. Yes. That's why you have, yes, totally. You may be like, oh, I got my own questions for situations. You get an advising session with me and we're talking on Zoom. And you get a link to your email and you can, listen to it again. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Totally. You don't have to do it. Some of my time on Zoom comes in most courses. like with the Business Finance 101 and the trust. So it comes with it. So once you get the trust, you can do it anyway. But if you want to speak to me before then, lots of people do. And they like, okay, does this work for me and all that kind of stuff? Absolutely. It does. But you want to know how? We're talking on Zoom. No problem. Absolutely happy to help. That helps people, you know? It's like, well, I need to, I need to get the lowdown. These are my real questions. It's like, let's do it. No problem. Okay? Yep. Irish Lloyd, I get my bonus from work this week. Cool. I plan to jump into the VIP. Dude, you know, the people that have this information that I'm about to give out, honestly, I changed a little bit. I hid the last little bit. Even from actually, I'm the only individual besides one individual, that's wearing that title right now. There's only two people that know what's in that book, all of it. And everyone else, that has read even like 90% of it, they lost their way, except for, I would say, 60% of the people, like them thieves and stuff, that, the other team, when they read this stuff, what happens? They realize the veil has been removed and you can see everything. Like the emperor, it's like, oh, the emperor's not wearing any clothes. Whoopsie. You see what I'm saying? They lose their way. I mean, they lose their moral compass if they ever had one. They lose their concept of right and wrong and what to do, and they lose their relation, like everything in their life. It's like the needle on the record just go pew, and it's just off, and they're off. They are off, and just they lose it. They completely, absolutely lose it. For the people that are, oh, I'm searching for the truth, want to know the truth, to know it all, you're like, there's an adjustment processing period where you're like, holy crap, that's why, you finally know. You see what I'm saying? And you're forced to, oh crap, I got to process all that. You know what I mean? Uh, but in a good way. You see what I'm saying? Because you're finally like, nobody's anybody trying to tell you something that's not true. Like Irish Lord was saying before, right? He's like, well, my friend tried to tell me this. You're just like, it's like, boop, lies are just like deflected, You know what's going on. So then you begin to see reality for what it is. And then you could really have traction. You see what I'm saying? And a happier, easier life. And be, spiritual technology. This is technology what I give out. You see what I'm saying? The truth. This is the information that the other team and everything, this universe, everything that's what's going to happen. You see, it has to happen. And if you have the information beforehand, that foreknowledge, then you're, the most, not just the most prepared, but you're also the first most prepared. Do you see what I'm saying? You could be most prepared because you're the first prepared with the information. So, that's why I think it's important to get over there. And that's not all I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put something in there that is going to change everything. It really will. I've already planned this all out. You're going to love it. The people that love my work and stuff, you want to see the world change so there's no homeless and people are happy and the devil don't run anything. Man, it's already a done deal, okay? And it's really going to be easier than everything has been up to this point. It's going to be easier and happier, okay? But you sort of have to, this is graduate level information truth because, think how you were like, first time you're like, who is this dude? You can't get out of taxes. What is this guy saying? The first time you maybe saw me, and all the other things. Now your life is completely different, completely changed, Now, all those little lines you have, I'll connect every, line in the web and you can see everything in detail. But it's a step-by-step process. You see, it's an organic step-by-step process, or else you become overwhelmed. You lose your way. You're like, I don't know, this is too much, man. But if you do it step-by-step with the experience of, wow, I went and opened the trust account. It works. I have the debit card. everything's fine. You get my EBT card came. I'm getting, you get the money is coming in, and the taxes aren't going out. Everything's fine. Then that's when this other information becomes super relevant, um, because you've got to make time has an impact on financial decisions. So it's really important to get that information. Irish lawyer. Dee I've been with Jack since he was working and signing his trust. He didn't have the school because he was so busy proving his work. He couldn't even get the website going yet. That's true, Dee. Ain't that the truth? That's the truth. I was more concerned about gathering the proof, so I never want any harm to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. That my problem is, you know, at this level of truth and experience, I can feel all the homeless pain. I've been homeless, so I know what they're going for, and my only recourse is to end it. You see what I'm saying? Like I can't have any negative karma on the way to do that, or else I'm not going to do that successfully. That's the only way. I'm never getting dragged down again by anybody's words or nothing. I have the proof of my actions. Do you have that? No. I just learned like you said, I learned, what did I post my first, was that just came into 2013 when I was like, here's my non-disclosure agreements from kicking the bankers' asses and the checks and my winnings and the court documents and all that stuff. My first videos were what you're never supposed to disclose against the bankers. Those were 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Thank you for that, Dee Dee. Planet T, do I show the bank the entire trust agreement? You showed the entire trust agreement? Yeah, and the EIN. Yeah, why not? Here, open the bank account. I want a debit card. Hi. Absolutely. Average guy. I am home alone a lot. No supervision, right? Ashram, oh, hey, you made it. All right. You were with Jack so long that you forgot his name was Sean. Right? That's so funny, man. Thank you, average guy. Devil be a yes. Get thee behind me, saying, right? J. Laura, okay, you're back. Good. Hey, Jack. I would like to get a trust set up. Cool. I'm not sure where to start. You get the trust 101. That's what you do. But for your business, you see, you're going to want credit, dude. So, I mean, get the trust 101 and then get the business finance 101. It'll cost you a little more, or get the bundle, right? The CAG Mastery Trust. That's what you need. Okay, that's what you should do. And go open your trust bank account and close your LLC, and then you don't owe the IRS a penny, and you don't report to them. So that's what you do. I've attempted this with other gurus. No, you haven't. They're not a guru unless they have proof, and I'm the only one with proof, so they were not a guru. I am the only guru. A guru is someone with proof. Yeah. Gun shy. Good. The reason you're gun shy is because you didn't look for proof. I'm the author, the copyright author of the information of this school. My proof is posted. My own. And on so much, hundreds of videos, right? Over the top ridiculous. So many. I'm moving hundreds of those that are not being viewed. Hundreds of videos are moving to Patreon so you can watch all that stuff. But I still have hundreds in public view. So you forgot to look for proof. That's the way we get burned. By a pretty story, a pretty face, or whatever, right? We didn't go for the proof. Oh, can I see the proof that you did that? And then now you could teach me. Because that's what, non-liars do. People go, look, like if you beat the bank and you beat the IRS, you do what I did. Look what I did! I can't freaking believe it! They don't do that. They're like, check out this special law and this stuff. That's how you do it. They don't post that they did their own methodology. That's how you got burned. Don't put on me that you got burned because they don't have proof. I'm the one that gathered proof as I went, and I still do. Every step of the way, I gather proof. Not another human does that. No, there are no gurus besides me because they don't have the proof. So change your methodology, please, other people. You cannot operate like this in the world, okay? You have to be super limited and selective with who you interact with. People that have proof and don't lie and stuff like that are so few and far between. I'm the only one in this field of financial expertise, that has proof. No one else has it. I had a radio show for 2 years. All they did was interview people looking for proof. Guess who I found? No one. I couldn't believe it. It's not ego, okay? It's not like, oh, I'm so good. No, 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 no. I just have to show you the difference so that in the future you're like, okay, this is how they trick us. Don't get tricked anymore. That's all I'm saying. Look for proof and be like, okay, the individual who is running this website is so it is this individual. That's me, right? Oh, I'm at the school. There I am right there. That's the school. And this is me doing it on all the videos and all this stuff. If you don't see all that, well, whose fault is that? Really, though, you have to change your methodology, right? You have to look, when you're searching for the truth, you have to look for proof, like multiple times, like proof, like the proof cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying? Or else, because it's not ego. That I'm like, oh, I'm the greatest. Look at my stuff. No, it's not ego. Like, I can't have any negative karma. Same with the people that work at this school. Look at this, all women working here. They're like, they would have put up with nothing, right? None of these ladies, like zero. They're not having it. But they looked at our work. Oh, he's actually helping people. You see, that's why you got a real team of people that stick with me. You know, I can name them and everything. You're going to interact with them, and me, and the proof's there. You're going to be happy. All them other places and so on. Oh my God, right? Can you even imagine? What they're ruining people's lives, taking their money. It's unconscionable. It truly is. So, you got to look at it that way. That was an error in your methodology that you need to change. Okay, G. Laura? And everyone needs to change that. It's not just you need to change that. I talk about this literally every single time I'm live. I never skip talking about this because it's always a stumbling block for our programming, what they programmed into us, not to look for proof in the truth. But that's the only way we could know we're doing the right thing, if we look for proof in the truth. That's the only way. Okay. All right, so it's not you. It's everyone is programmed this way. But that's why I talk about this every time I'm live, okay? So don't worry about us. Go look at our proof, and they'd be like, oh, crap, I don't have to worry. They got proof. Yay. Average guy, right? Our story. Are all the course materials available in the BI program for the start? It's going to be a clear list of everything that's available there. Okay, it's going to be really easy for you to figure out what's there. Okay, you're not going to have questions about that. All right, everything will be there. You get the book, you get this. It'll all be there. Right? I've looked at it. It's really looking good that way. Okay, because we don't want those questions. We want you to know before you get in Patreon exactly what's in there. Else you're gonna have questions, and we hate questions. We love answers. You have questions, we love answers. We give you answers. Exit real estate. Are you free on Wednesday for a Zoom call? The schedule is after you make a donation, and then you find out what's available. You click then. I don't know. 21 watchers, 10 likes, right? I know, it's unbelievable, dude. It's so hidden. The truth is so hidden. It's unbelievable. I look on my, have you ever done this? Here's a funny thing to do. The latest, freedom, truth thing, whatever, is up in Ottawa, Canada, where it's so cold nobody can go there, right? It's so funny. And have you ever gone into a live stream and typed anything, and you're like, oh, and you see your words go up and stuff? Have you ever closed the live stream, gone back in and see if your words are still there? Mine are never there. But you could never see anything I type in YouTube to anyone, ever. You could never do that. Have you ever done that? You should go look at that. See if that happens for you. You see what I'm saying? My Facebook account was memorialized on January. January. Oh shit! Am I forgetting now? January 6th, 2016. Right? January 6th, 2016. You have to have a notarized death certificate down there at Facebook to memorialize someone's account. That's when Facebook gave me a death threat. You had a death threat yet from Facebook? From Mark Zuckerberg himself, right? With that level of death threat ever? Anyone else? No, I'm the only one. That was 2016. I'm 6 years past that ability. That's funny. That's what level of proof I had. I post all the proof when that happened. Look here. Hey, I'm memorialized. But guess what? I'm alive. You can't touch me. It's so funny, right? That hit the like button. Oh, George. Hey, man. Good to have you, George. 2,000 channels of BS truth is here, right? Average guy. It's so funny. Average guy, get your EIN. That's all, man. Get your EIN. What's up? Okay, exists real estate. If you already have the LLC, you want to transfer it to the trust. How you do it? Oh, with the transfer, there's a thing in a banking app. It says transfer. You transfer the money within your banking app. That's it. That's how you do it. Average guy. I like to hug Jack and she said, "Oh, that'd be great, man." All right, average guy. I'm up for that. Linda Krokenberger. What a badass name, Krokenberger. Everybody like, yes, ma'am. It's Mrs. Krokenberger. Oh, ouch. Whoa. Yes, ma'am. That's a very serious last name. I love it. This is a self-education process. Exactly. Get the program, watch them, read Jack Sinford, do some research. That last name will make it, man, better do what she says. I love that. That's like, some kind of dynasty name. That's some badass name. Linda Krokenberger. And a current student. Thank you, Linda, for saying that. I love your name. That's so cool. Michelle. LOL, the proof comes right at the right. Average guy, my wife is protected too. Contract, yay. Average guy, 12 new kids. Linda, Jack has done a great job. Good, thank you. We still have to know what we are each doing. Good. Yes, you're responsible for you. I don't want to give you so much information that you're overwhelmed. No. Just the information you need. Go about your day. This is easy. It's just, simplifying the whole financial thing, making it easier, getting you some money back, Dee Dee, living in Texas, when men commit federal crimes, the women involved get it 10 times worse than the men. Little tip for you wallflowers, what do you were? Oh, the little dust devil in Texas has a lot of truth to this. This lady Dee Dee has seen a lot. She's been around my work a lot, and she really knows at least as much as anybody else who knows any of my work, if not more. Love you, TD. Very average guy. Yeah, same here. Irish Lord. I get Facebook banned all the time. And they hate the true Zuckerberg. Kind of looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He's thinner, but yes. Yes. Oh. He got sort of a tick like him, too. He does. The sort of, it's more the mannerisms and things, and actually, you're right about that. That's really, yay. That's funny. That's pretty funny, actually. You're funny, man. Oh, okay. So, all right, thanks for sticking around this long. Let's get into the free stuff. I'm like, okay, that was a lot of questions. Whoa. Yeah, it's getting warm here today. In the 80s in Florida. Yeah. All right, so let's do the free stuff first, okay? Let's do the free stuff. When do you get this trust? These are things that you can get free. It's a reptilian, right? The slit eyes. Man, I wish... Oh, man, all the slit-eyed turn black eye thing creatures that I get to interact with. Oh my god! Yesterday, I mean, it's almost, I would say 50% of the time I interact with somebody, they have slit eyes now. Really, it's sort of like they're automatically, their veil is removed. It's so weird. Okay, free stuff, free stuff, free stuff. Let's get free stuff, all right? How about free food? You get the trust, and you get free food. Yeah, you can get free EBT card. That's right, Snap. That's $250 a month. So per year, $3,000 per year, just for that one thing. Uh, Food stamps, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, shipped by, stop by son's federal case with a trust. Now you're talking. That's someone with experience. Look at this platinum. All right. Yeah, basically you was stop any. Remember when I stopped that uh the pipeline in Dakota's thing? I don't was looking too cold. They don't know. They know I don't like the cold. They don't mess with anything. They don't mess with Florida with any of that type of stuff no more. No, I gotta shut that stuff down. But that's why they're doing a whole other country now. Because I stopped the pipeline up there to Dakotas last time with my work, and now they're like, "Well, let's switch to Canada. We don't have any Jack John McCain up in Canada. Fine up here." It's so funny. So free food, George. I'd like to hear more from that, right? No, I mean, you get banned from Facebook's one thing, but being memorialized, no. No one's ever had that happen except for myself. You have to be dead, okay? That's it. And I wasn't, so it was a death threat. Literally, that has never happened to anyone but myself, literally. Okay, free food. Free cell phone. Did you know you can get a free smartphone? Yeah, they have free smartphones and free smartphone, like the cell phone service monthly. Yeah, you get that for free too. You can get that for free if you get the trust. Is that great? What else? Free internet. You can get free internet if you get the trust. Not just tax free. Yeah, yeah. You can get tax free. No taxes to the IRS. No filling out forms to the IRS for any person or business. Sure, sure, sure. But I'm telling you about the other free stuff you get with that too. That you can get with that. Sure. Would you still qualify even though, yes, yes, you're operating the trust now. You see what I'm saying? Exists, yeah. All these things, you're operating the trust, you're not operating your person anymore, right? You just keep perfect credit for your person. Now your person would get all this free stuff. Free stuff. Yeah, yeah. Because you're operating the trust. So yeah, you totally qualify. You, meaning your person, qualifies for all this free stuff. Yeah. And plus it's like, you gotta think about it, right? Even if someone were to get a judgment, right, against you, your person, what's there to get? Nothing. Zero. Nada. Zilch. Nothing. No one gets anything ever. Zero. Everyone gets zero forever for you. But you'll take everything from that. Yeah, thank you. I'll take that. I need that. I need this. I need free food. Oh, thank you. Free phone. Thank you. Free internet. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. And you never have to apply or verify. I don't know what that means. There's applications and stuff and verifications, of course. Uh, for all the free stuff, right? No, the free stuff is, man, yeah, you get the trust and all your money's good and no paying taxes and stuff. Where's my free stuff? Oh, it's right here. I got all your free stuff. Don't you worry about that. Uh, what other free stuff? What else we got? Free health insurance. How about anybody want free health insurance? Sure, we got free health insurance. Once you get your trust, your person qualifies for free health insurance. Oh yeah. Free housing. Anyone want free housing? Yeah, get free housing. Free housing because you're operating the trust. Your person has nothing. Your person qualifies for free housing. Free housing. How about that? Anyone? Sure, free housing. It could be meaningful. Yes. Free housing. How about free college? Would anyone like to go to college for free? Yes, we have free college and get the trust. You apply for free college. We show you how. Free. Oh, also, but don't stop there, right? Free graduate school. Free graduate school, right? You become a doctor, a lawyer, and do all that. What? No school payments. And you can get not just free school, but also free living expenses too while you're going to school. So not just, you know, not just like the kind of free college where you just, oh, well, tuition. No, no. Full ride. Full ride. Full ride free college. Full ride, as they say, free graduate school. You don't have an excuse to serve everyone anymore. You see, you could go to graduate school, you could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor, you could, fill in the blank, engineer, blah, 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 anything. You can make real money, serve people, absolutely. You can get all that, those degrees and so on for free. Okay, so you really don't have any excuse anymore, right? And as Dee Dee brought up last time, free electric. Also, we have free losses. And you sue anyone for free. Uh, yeah, free. That's a pretty good list of free stuff, right? Okay, average guy, okay. Is it oh nothing? Are you a trustee? You're a trustee. You're a trustee. What are you asking? You know the answer to this question, Hazard. Okay, now let's do the exemptions. What you could be exempt from. That was all the free stuff you're going to qualify for if you get the trust. Now let's do exemptions. This is a whole nother list. There's a whole nother list. Okay. What do we got here? You can be exempt from detainment or arrest. Yes, total exemption. Cannot. It doesn't matter if they want to. They physically cannot put handcuffs on you. Cannot stop you. Cannot raise a gun on you. Cannot detain you. None of that. No, they can't. And it's automatic. It happens automatically once you sign the trust. You just don't have to listen to them. You can be polite, but they literally cannot physically touch you, detain you, nothing like that works in every case. Okay. Uh, which includes no, arm puncturing for any reason with anything to put any kind of juice in your arm, and that's total exemption too. You could become exempt from property taxes for all your real estate. That's right. And state tax, right? Sales tax, state taxes. You could apply for exemption for state taxes. Uh, what else? Exemption from IRS taxes, right? And exemption from IRS filing forever. And exemption from crypto tax and filing forever. And business tax. No business taxes, no business tax filing forever. No inheritance taxes, exempt from inheritance taxes. Uh, oh, here's the thing you get is, you know, it's not really free or whatever. Let's see, just better credit, higher credit limits, better credit. That's a pretty good list, hey? That's a pretty good list of frees and exempt stuff there. Um, no one else has that, right? Get the trust so you get thousands and thousands of dollars of free stuff that come with it. No one, are you kidding me? No one's got a sales pitch like that. A, your money's good forever in your trust. A, who's in your trust and with you and everything. No, you. Just you. We just teach you how to know. That's it. How does the trust and driver's license correlate if police cannot touch you? How do they correlate? Correlate. Uh, well, I recommend, I don't know, I'll answer your question this way. I recommend getting a driver's license and plates for your car because they're so cheap, they're so inexpensive. And you'd be stopped by the cops all the time and stuff like that because this is new information now, what we're doing, right? It's not like ubiquitous. Everybody doesn't know this. Everybody's not operating this way. So you'd be like every cop all the time. You'd be like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like you take a lot of time driving places and stuff potentially. So I'm like, I save a little bit of money. I don't have to do that. Could they stop you? Could they detain you? No, but it could be annoying. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, whatever I could. I'm like practical. I got to be on here at a certain time. I got work to do and stuff like that. If a tiny bit of money helps me with that, I'm fine, whatever. So I look at it like that. Okay. Dee Dee, thank you, average guy. Love life, you too. Oh, Thank you, Dee Dee. You need such a big help because she's out there living this life and she's got the proof. Will I save if I get the mastery trust and then the 101? Will you save your money? Yeah, you save your money in the trust. There you go. But, uh, it's slightly more expensive to not have them bundled, but not much, you know? Uh, will you save your peace of mind if you do that? Sure, maybe. Or maybe you save your peace of mind if you get them together. It's up to you. You click on the website, you make your own choices. Isn't that cool? You your own actions are up to you. Yay! And we're here to help you with this knowledge whenever you're ready. Just choose for you, and eventually you're going to be happy because your trust is going to get open. You're going to get the information. It all works. So, whatever your finances are now and whatever, just do what you can, get started, and just move steadily through the information. According to your money and your time right now. That's the way to do it. What you'll find is the stuff works, so you just be drawn to it, and you just put more time into it. You'd be like, wow. And then once you get the courses, it's not about you have the info, then you're just going to do it. More free stuff, more free stuff, more free stuff. It's so fun. Okay, but that's everything. Dee Dee, have a light heart. Yes, she does. So, what a great crew here today. Thank you for all your questions, all your thoughts, and all that. John, I have proof of my claim. Uh, your claim? I thought it was your son's claim. You see what I'm saying? He did something and used the trust to it. So it's not actually, it's a second-hand claim that you have, sort of. You follow me? So it's fine. There's no way to provide proof here. You see platinum, so I don't, it's fine, whatever. You know what I mean? It's really your son's claim, though. And it's really, that's what I'm looking for, is those kind of people that care about other generations, because once you have the truth, and you try to help each other, once you have the truth, you're out there kicking their ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we want for our children, for our next generations. They have the truth, so they don't get freaking mowed over by these you know despicable creatures that we have to interact with. We'd be willing to show you private. Yeah, no, I got proof. I don't. I've been in court 50 times, dude. I don't need any information on going to court, man. I get it. I know the trust works. I don't need proof, man. I already know. But I'm glad you know that could be useful to see and so on. If you want to send us proof, I'm all about it. Contact at libertyacademy.org. I'm happy to look at whatever you have. New information, great, whatever. But absolutely, the first time I did an allocution myself was, what was that, 2010? I've been at this so long, man. You know what I mean? Like, I had a run back in like 2008, or I had a run back then that was like 36 months in a row with a court case. I've just done so much. So I'm willing to look at your proof and so on, but I just know it all now. So just from having done it so many times and been interacting with them, they don't. There's nothing that hasn't been revealed to me. But I'm always looking for new hacks for more free stuff for our students. And I am looking for proof whenever I can get it for testimonials. Hey, you used our work and we're able to do that. I'm all about that too. So, but yeah, show you proof. I'm happy to show it. Yeah. Email. You got our email. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, Mike. And really, thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate it. If you got proof that a trust works, that's why you got, interested in this trust work. And what else can you do? Oh, we have all the other things you could do here. So you did one thing, come on in and do 100 things like that one thing you did. You I got this needle in my arm from this heroin called trust. I'm like, yeah, I guess some more. Right? It's like heroin. Once you find out when you can't be touched and you can't get messed with and stuff like that, it's all you care about, man. I know you do. I know you. I know, Platinum. And I know you must have some truth too from you. And truth is, you talk about truth, right? I talk about truth like this. Okay, like the truth is maybe some information you had, okay? But wisdom, comes through experience of applying that truth, and then you know down to your soul, right? There's no way that somebody can't say something contrary to it and be like, oh, I'm going to talk you into this other thing. No, you lived it. So you know for a fact what's true, what's not true. You see what I'm saying? Like, apparently you did. Go, great. No, average, he wants to show his truth. This is actually what people should be looking for. Platinum, listen, I'm not going to take anything away from what you do because, listen, the first thing you come here and said, I'm going to provide you proof. Dude, homie, I'm down with you. I'm down with proof. That's what I'm down with right there. So I'm down to my bones, man. You know, I'm happy, to see proof. And you should be happy to see it too. I'm sure you came to the site and were like, holy crap, this guy's got proof about trust. Yes, we do, So we're happy to have you. And we'd love to see proof, man. I do. I'm just, I respect it and I appreciate it. I just have done it so much myself. I understand what it means, basically. All right, people. It is great to have you all here. Look for us on Patreon. Should be coming out before our next live event. Okay, so look for that Patreon. Be the first to get that book because it's going to take you a minute to process it. But once you have it, and I'm going to put something else in there, and Patreon is just going to be the way we turn this war around and win it. Oh, yeah, for free. Let's turn for it. All right, people, you have a wonderful day. Listen, get the trust, get everything safe, get your family safe, get you safe, get your money safe, all like that. And then, go be happy. Go spend your day with your people you love, do the things you love to do, and so on. That's why you do this. Yeah, we got the hacks, we're getting all this free stuff and stuff. Why? I got to contemplate the truth and figure out how I'm going to react to this stuff. This is like ridiculous. We need more time to process this stuff. What am I going to do? What are my actions going to be? Having this information allows you that step back and give you a minute and be like, okay, now that my money's safe and I've got some money coming in and stuff, what am I going to do? And if you have the truth, you can really react responsibly and appropriately with your actions. Okay, that's what we're here to give you, just the truth. All right. All right, people, wonderful to have you. You have a great afternoon.